Well, what Legal Match has done for me is it's given me exposure to a demographic of working class, professional class, and low income people. So I'm able to call them the well to do American rate, where I offer payment plans to clients that are trustworthy and build a rapport with me based off our initial consultation. And we are able to help each other, and I'm able to build my popularity amongst the community. Legal Match has helped me access that market and that demographic. I'd say most of my clients come from Legal Match. I sort of stay in my lane, so I take on the amount of cases that I know I can handle and that I feel will help me be the most successful. So it definitely lets me select the cases that I feel most beneficial to my practice and where I feel comfortable. Legal Match presents me with enough candidates during a month where I can select the ones that would be the best fit for my style of lawyering. Legal Match and COVID-19, I almost felt were meant for each other. It's a little spooky in that sense that they work so well together. You would think Legal Match was a byproduct of COVID-19, but it came out before. I think meeting people distantly and remotely, it makes it easier to integrate with people and not having the necessity for a brick and mortar. What Legal Match did for me in this instance with COVID is it made it easier to explain why I'm not meeting in person, made the interface look professional so that clients will say, oh, well, look, this came from a website law firm and it makes sense that he's not meeting in person. And keeping my practice virtual definitely afforded me the ability to pass on those savings to a client. The follow-up phone calls from support is really helpful. Sometimes when people first post their requests on Legal Match, they're inquiring about attorney services, and you'll send your response, you'll send a phone call, and sometimes you don't hear back from them, but the follow-up from Legal Match is essential because by that time, some may still need their attorney, but they'll have the money because enough time has passed. I'll say I'm doing about 2 to 3 a week, new clients. I have to put the brakes on it sometimes because if I get too busy, I won't call or follow up with any clients. So it's really self-paced, but there's enough there to stay afloat. On Legal Match, I'm getting about 20 referrals. Of those 20 referrals, 2 or 3 a week become actual clients. You're my only one I ever had and needed. Like, quite honestly, I got Legal Match when I started my solo practice around October 2020, and that's all I ever needed. I don't have anyone else. When I respond to the new cases within the first 20 minutes, I end up closing a higher rate of clients. I think authenticity comes out sincerest when you give a little bit about yourself in your profile. Potential clients like to have an emotional connection aside just from a business and financial attorney-client relationship. And in today's society, the world's going through a lot. So it's good to be current and in tune with the climate of the country when you meet people for the first time. And you'll have a higher success at maintaining new clients. I hope you're not in Las Vegas, Nevada, but if you're outside of my zone, I think you should go for it. Well, the staff is very patient and they hire pretty responsive people to help address your concerns in an efficient manner. And I know that Legal Match respects attorneys' time and the speed to get back to my emails and phone calls. So I definitely appreciate that.